The algorithm's got good taste. They're on the zone!
Now somebody, just take me up!
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, today I've got you guys the M16, and before I get into the builds, it is also recommended to just rock this with the cleaners as they have a better chance of giving you a 3 burst of their burn damage. Now, I do actually have 2 builds for this gun, and that is because this gun is really versatile for any playstyle, and I'll get into that in just a second. But first, let's look at the first build. Now, this build in front of me is the best all-around build for this gun, although the second build is the one I do prefer, and you can skip to it if you want. Here's the timestamp, but first, let's get into this build. So, for the rear grip, we're running the heavy grip. This will give us 10% ADS flinch control as well as 2.5% horizontal recoil. The thing that makes this grip so good is it doesn't give us any drawbacks to our speed, which is really important considering we're running the chrome lined on this gun. However, if you're not too bothered by the speed, you can definitely try the grip tape. Okay, and then I don't like the iron sights on this gun too much, so instead I've slapped on a reflex sight. You can also try the 3x on bigger maps if you really want to. I did play it this once. It didn't feel too bad, but that is up to you, of course. Then the front rail, we got the hand stop. This will give us 15% ADS stability and 5% vertical recoil control. The reason why I'm using the hand stop and not the vertical grip is because this only takes away movement speed, not ADS speed, and it gives us 15% ADS stability. Alright, and then the chrome lined barrel, this will give us 20% short range and 20% medium range. And for a burst gun, this attachment is pretty important because you do want your burst shots to be more effective at range. You don't want to get damage drop off and then lose the gunfight because of it, so that's why we're using chrome lined. Alright, and then the muzzle booster, this will help you connect your second burst a little bit quicker. However, as you can see, it does take away 10% horizontal and vertical recoil. Alright, and here's the second bolt. So this time we're using the quick draw rear grip. This will give us 10% sprint to shoot time as well as 10% ADS speed. Then I'm rocking the reflex out, and on the front rail we're rocking the super light grip. This will give us 10% ADS speed and 2.5% movement speed. Once again, we're rocking the chrome lined barrel for 20% short and medium range. Like I mentioned in the previous build, the cons on this barrel is quite heavy, so that is why I have these 2 attachments to fight the cons on this barrel, which makes this gun feel really good to use, which means you're gonna have to control a bit more recoil, which doesn't really matter on a burst gun. You'll see in game what I mean. And then here's the strange part. I'm using the light suppressor on this gun. 1, it sounds good, and 2, there aren't any cons attached to this. It doesn't have any cons like the muzzle booster that takes away even more recoil control, so I do like the suppressor more. However, if you don't like the suppressor, you can take this off and slap on the reinforced stock. Although I do love the suppressor on this gun, I highly recommend you try it out and let me know what you think down below. With that said, if you do have another build in mind, comment down below. I'd love to see what you rock on this gun. Like I said, it is pretty versatile, so I expect there to be a lot of different builds for this thing. You guys, that is the M16. Remember to subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
You and your crew